I love the oak trees and particularly the Spanish moss that dangles down because it makes for a picturesque scene here in historical Savannah. Now we have a lot to see and we have a segment everywhere we go called Your Weekend, things you gotta check out. Well, I've got our trusty map, so we're in good hands, but when you come to a new city, where do you stay? Well, we found the place. Not only has it been voted Savannah's best place to stay, recently Cosmopolitan magazine called it one of the top 25 sexiest places to stay in America, as well as I heard, get this, there's some paranormal activity going on. It's called the Marshall House, and that's our first stop. Come on for Your Weekend.
Welcome, Get Connected, to the historic Marshall House, built in 1851 as Savannah's finest luxury hotel. National attention's been brought to the Marshall House thanks to Samantha Brown and the show World's Greatest Hotels. The Marshall House served as a hospital 3 times, once during the Civil War and twice during the yellow fever epidemic. And the American Parapsychology Association has named Savannah and the Marshall House as one of the most haunted places in the world. In a city where Southern elegance and hospitality is revered, the Marshall House still serves as its best example.
Well, one thing's for sure, when you're in the historical district of Savannah, shopping is at its best. There's diversity, variety, and anything for anyone's taste. But one of the unique places has got a sweet story of success. It's right here at the Honey House, the Savannah Bee Company. Come on. I love the Honey House, and if it hadn't been for Ted Dannard bottling honey in his kitchen, man, we may never know the Honey House. I had the chance to meet up with Ted, and he explained to me that honey has more uses than simply eating it. For example, they sell moisturizers, soap, makeup, candles, and much more. Best of all, afterwards, I got the scoop on his 2 top products.
Our number 1, and arguably the best honey in the world, is Tupelo honey. And that's really our signature honey. That tree only grows here, nowhere else in the world. Yeah, the next best is the body butter. This has got royal jelly. Royal jelly is what the queen bee eats that turns her from a worker bee into a queen. And then it's like Cinderella. She lives 40 times longer, has all these miraculous properties.
A popular feature at the Honey House is their famous honey bar. My new friend Clay explains the differences in their honeys.
Hey, it's amazing. A lot of people think honey is honey, but really the name of a honey is off the name of the plant. So when you try honeys here at the Honey House, you're trying the nectar of different flowers. So when you try Tupelo honey, you're trying the nectar of that Tupelo flower.
And finally, it was time for me to sample the goods.
Sweet and delicious.
Well, with a newfound pep to my step, I saw a few more sights in Savannah before retiring back to the Marshall House to change for dinner at the famous 45 Bistro. Well, we're back at the Marshall House. Plenty of things to do in Savannah during the day, but the action has just begun because when nightlife begins in Savannah, your tummy's gonna be craving some great food and a great beverage. So down from the Marshall House, through the lobby, and into the 45 Bistro. Come on.
You guys coming to Savannah.
Hey, wait for me. The fun is just beginning. Hey,
What's
Danny,
up,
great to see you, man.
It's great to have you back.
I've had a
45
great day in
Bistro.
Savannah, but you know you can work up quite an appetite and no better place than right here.
You know it. Cold drinks, great food. We got to see what Chef Brian's got in store for y'all tonight.
All right.
He's got some fresh things. We're going to work it great for you tonight.
I'll wash it down with a mint julep. Oh, Savannah, I love it.
The nice thing about being in Savannah is you have a lot of local fish that come in, really fresh, right off the boat, something you really cannot beat. One of our dishes on the menu is a black grouper that is sauteed, topped with a red quinoa, finished with a creamed spinach that's done with a little bit of chev, done with a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of panko crumbs, which is basically a Japanese breadcrumb, finished with sun-dried tomatoes and a sun-dried tomato oil. One of our signature dishes that people really enjoy.
Well, that was one mighty good meal here at the 45 Bistro. Sonny Seiler would be mighty proud of me with the southern accent that I have gained, but we're having a good old time here in Savannah. We'll be right back.